Have you ever felt like you were at the end of your rope? Like one more email, one more mom, where is my was going to make you actually explode? If you nodded, you're in the right place. I'm Katie Cooper, occupational therapist, board certified health and wellness coach, and a professional deep breather who doesn't always practice what she preaches. This is the Mom Refill, the health and wellness podcast for working moms who are done running on empty. If you're dealing with chronic stress, overwhelm, low energy, or burnout, and you're ready to feel like yourself again, you have found the right show. Here's what I want you to know before anything else. What you're feeling isn't a willpower problem. It's not that you're disorganized or bad at managing your time or not trying hard enough. I promise you, you are doing everything possible to make this work. It's not a you problem. It's a nervous system problem. I know that because I've lived it. Years ago, I was a driven type A OT working in healthcare on all the committees, chasing every goal, and I had zero boundaries. When the pandemic hit, working impossible hours, holding it together for my team, my patients, my spouse, my kids, I hit a wall. I was exhausted all the time, anxious all the time, failing in my own mind at every role I had. And it took me a while to even realize this is burnout. That story is the whole reason this podcast exists, because I know I'm not the only one who's lived it, and I know exactly how to help you not just survive it, but heal it. On this show, we don't do lengthy theory. We go straight into short 20 to 30-minute episodes packed with real science-backed tools, things you can actually use today in the middle of your actual life. Because here's the truth about stress. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real threat and an overflowing inbox. Whether it's a tornado headed for your house or an email from your boss, your body runs the same exact response. Heart rate up, breathing shallow, cortisol pumping. And most of us are walking around with that response switched on and never told it's safe to turn back off. That's what we're here to fix, not by doing more, but by learning how to actually complete the stress cycle your body is stuck in. Every week, we'll dig into things like what's actually happening in your body during stress and burnout, and the science-backed tools that turn the stress response off. We'll talk about the 4 stress patterns: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, and which one is yours. Nervous system regulation you can do in the car, between meetings, or in 90 seconds flat. We're going to also dive into healthy eating and meal prep that works for actual busy families, not what you see on Pinterest. We're going to then dive into better sleep, sustainable work-life balance, calming anxiety and overwhelm in the moment that it hits. I've spent almost 2 decades in healthcare, and I've coached hundreds of working moms through exactly this. I bring the clinical nervous system science and translate it into things you can actually do between drop-off and your next meeting. To give you a taste of what's coming, here's a clip from an upcoming episode. If we're in go, go, go mode all morning, trying to get the kids out the door, get their bags packed, everything, get everyone to the bus on time, and then we go right into our first meeting of the day, or we go right into, a to-do list from work, our brain is like, whoa, what is happening? We're going from one stressor to the next, and we never really get a break. So one thing that can be really helpful is giving yourself, just like 90 seconds, a minute and a half of some sort of reset between the two things you're transitioning from, right? So this could be sitting in your car doing some deep breathing, or it could be walking up and down your driveway, once or twice to kind of reset. It could be doing a 5 senses reset where you tap into all 5 senses and kind of be aware of what's going on in the present moment. Gets us out of our head, gets our nervous system calmed down before we move into the next thing. This isn't about adding one more thing to your plate. It's about finally giving your nervous system the signal it's been waiting for so you can feel energized, present, and in control again. New episodes drop weekly, and I don't want you to miss a single one, so hit subscribe right now before you do anything else today. I'm Katie Cooper, and this is the Mom Refill.